So when you're talking about the power of persuasion and creating an environment where you can move projects forward, whether you're talking to your boss about getting a raise, whether you're trying to get the car dealer to lower the cost, everybody in their daily life in some regard wants to move people in a direction that benefits them. So a couple of things. Number one, you have to have an other person perspective. You can't be self-centered about it. People can smell or feel a mile away if you're trying to be manipulative, even if they're on the other side of the negotiating table. So let's look at negotiating, for example. I was going to buy a brand new bed. So I'm talking to the sales guy and he's giving me the price and he's showing me the sales on the wall. And I said, hey, listen, don't you spend like an hour with other customers going through all of the haggling process. I was like, well, how about we do this and save everybody time? Why don't we just focus on the absolute best price you can give me? And then I'm going to buy a bed from you instead of shopping all over town. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for your manager. He comes back with like $250 off this bed. I'm excited that I don't have to waste 45 minutes. You're going to sell a bed and I'm going to get a price that I at least feel like is fair. How do you know if you're trying to persuade somebody and you're buying a car that you should buy a car on the 30th day of the month? Two things that occur with somebody in sales. They're either at their number and they get an extra bonus if they exceed it, or they're below their number and they get fired if they don't hit it. Think about the timing of when to ask your boss for a new big project. Increasing your compensation is after you've accepted big and new tasks that are critical to your manager's success. Be smart. It's not always about what you want until you find out how to help other people get what they want, and most people will treat you square. And then when you get into situations where people aren't going to treat you square, that's where you got to look for another situation. So one of the keys to persuasion, to kind of recap, is think about things from the other person's point of view, figure out how to put things in perspective that they can benefit, and then start introducing concepts that you want to move forward.